The end of an era for the Warriors? Let's not forget, the Golden State Warriors had one of the greatest dynasties in NBA history. But the question still remains, is this the end of an era? Let's first take a trip down memory lane. In 2014, during Steve Kerr's first season with the Warriors, the team immediately found success, finishing the year 67-15. The Warriors blew through the playoffs and matched up against LeBron James and the Cavs in the NBA Finals, a matchup that would later blossom into a very one-sided rivalry. The Warriors took out the Cavs in 6 games and marked the beginning of what became a dominant NBA dynasty. The three-headed dragon that included Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green proved to be an unstoppable force, the perfect recipe of elite offensive scoring and shut-down defensive skills. This showed out in full force during the 2015-2016 season, when the Warriors opened up the year winning 24 straight games, the best start in NBA history. This remarkable momentum never slowed down as the Warriors finished 73-9, an NBA record that was previously held by Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. And if this trio wasn't already unbeatable enough, next season they added the best offensive talent in the NBA, Kevin Durant, to the roster. In some cases, too much star power can be an overload that disrupts chemistry, but not this time around. Kevin Durant's addition to the team boosted their game tenfold. They immediately shattered records, including a historic 16-1 run in the playoffs that earned them another NBA title. The following season was a lot of the same, except this time they swept the Cavs in 4 straight NBA Finals games, the first Finals sweep since 2007. And that's when the dynasty began to falter. After battling through injuries to 2 of the team's top players in KD and Klay, the Warriors lost the 2019 NBA Finals to Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors. That next season, KD would leave the team and sign a 4-year deal with the Brooklyn Nets. Steph sat out the majority of the season with a hand injury, and Klay was still rehabbing his knee. The Warriors had a historically bad season, going 15-50. But with the return of Steph Curry in 2021, the Warriors found life again and qualified for the NBA play-in tournament. Despite losing both play-in games, the Warriors showed they still had fight left to give. Steph Curry was still a scoring machine, Draymond Green continued to be an all-around asset, and Klay Thompson finally announced his return. So, where does that leave the Warriors for the upcoming season? Is the dynasty still alive? Andre Iguodala is now 37 years old. Steph Curry turned 33, Draymond turned 31, and Klay also turned 31. In a young man's league, how will the Warriors hold up against rising franchises like the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks? Well, let's turn our heads to the return of Klay Thompson. Did we forget the dominance the Splash Brothers showed us? In the 2012-2013 season, Curry and Thompson combined for 483 three-pointers made, the most ever by an NBA duo. Curry set an NBA record with 272 personal threes, and Thompson piled in another 211. This was the first full NBA season the duo had together, a strong sign of what was to come. Following up in the 2013-2014 season, Steph dropped 263 three-pointers and Thompson another 223, breaking their previous season record by 1. Mark Jackson, their coach at the time, labeled them the greatest shooting backcourt of all time. In the 2015 season, Steph and Klay went lights out. Steph shattered his personal best, making 286 total three-pointers, and Klay finished second in the league with an impressive 239. The combined 525 three-pointers annihilated their previous record and eventually led to Steph winning the 2015 league MVP. Without focusing only on three-pointers, Klay brings in a solid career average of 19.5 points per game, an 85% free throw percentage, and a very low turnover rate. He's incredibly efficient and has a great size for a shooting guard. So, with Klay coming back, it's hard not to see this Warriors team taking a serious step forward, back to their dynasty-winning days. Other positive signs include no noticeable declines in Steph and Draymond, former NBA Rookie of the Year Andrew Wiggins on the roster, strong draft picks in big man James Wiseman, forward Jonathan Kuminga, and guard Moses Moody, and the recent signing of former Orlando Magic forward Otto Porter Jr. So, there you have it. After a recent tumble in the Warriors franchise, a potential bounce back lies in the distance. Will Father Time do what he does best? Or do the Warriors have what it takes to make one more push? Comment below with your thoughts, and if you liked the video, make sure to hit subscribe and check out my channel for other trending NBA videos.